Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, my friends from Kactoily have asked me to review their 6-in-1 soil tester. It comes with some calibrating fluids for use in the future, or when you test to keep it calibrated to ensure that everything's fine. I haven't got the microphone today. It packed up on my last video, so do apologise. Got one on order, and it also comes with a neat little brush. Now, these testers do need firm soil. This is the Minnesota melon bed and giant cabbage. As you can see there, the pH is 8.1. The light level is good. It's well moist because we've had a drop of rain. And we've got that reading there. Temperature 16.2 and the humidity at 45. And this reading is the EESII. If anybody can explain to me what about the EESII, I'd much appreciate it. But we just hold it on there, it comes on and it just calibrates itself. This can be left in the soil, but like we said, it does need firm soil just so that it can register everything. My melons seem to be growing really well, but the pH level is a lot higher than we would like, and some of the beds that I've been testing are up to over 10. Now, I do like to add natural organic ingredients, but my pH levels, by the look of it, with the issues that I've had over the last couple of years, I haven't done the pH testing as much as I'd like, so I'm absolutely sure that this now is going to help me. As you know, there is a raffle, and hopefully another one of these will be sent to me to send to you after the raffle draw. So we'll be asking a question. So as we move across to the bed where we've had the club root issues, showing 1.4, 0.8. Oh dearie me, no wonder we've got club root. Right, we've probably got a more realistic reading at that depth. You'll get used to this meter as you go, and do test it in different places, because you might end up getting attached to something like the manure that's underneath here. Or was it just the sheep's wool? No, we covered the manure with the sheep's wool, then we covered it with our homemade compost. This had the material from the compost bin added to it, so I do, to increase the pH or reduce the pH. Obviously increase the pH, we use lime, but obviously to increase it we can use the pine needles or leaf mould. Well, we use leaf mould anyway, but I will get some pine needles for the beds that are showing 10. Ammonia sulfate, coffee grounds, which I've got readily available but I haven't been using, and we could use watered down vinegar. But if there's anything else that you know of that when we're gardening on a budget we don't want to have to spend any money, then please do. So it's battened out at about 6.5, which isn't bad. It's well moist because we've had the rain, but you might be able to see there it's only gone down about an inch. Temperature 17.3 at the moment. Humidity is 48%. Well, humidity and that might be more important for you in your greenhouse, home and garden. It can be used absolutely anywhere. It can be left in the ground, but to get better results, when you do remove it, clean it, and for even better, use alcohol. I can't see me using the alcohol. Mrs. K would not be amused. But it's got a tilty head, so, and there's an ideal setting so that it can catch the light, etc., depending on what you want, and hopefully you can actually see the figures and it's not all blurry and jumping up and down. But let's go and move to another bed. But before we do, we'll just pop it back in there again. It's going to probably change the pH. I'll show you a good brassica root and a bad one as a comparison. So on the right, we've got a nice brassica root there on another bed with a really good soil testing piece of equipment. On the left, we've got the one with the club root and then my old pH meter, which isn't really registering a lot at all. I should have changed it years ago, but as you can see there, this bed is full of club root. I had a wonderful broccoli harvest, but the second shoots did not arrive properly or in good condition. Now, I sometimes say so you can see it, that I look at my plants, but that isn't any good. So I've got some work to do, but like I say, over the last couple of years, personal issues, I've got to up my game. But getting the soil right will help our plants grow. Now this is the bed we've got my sweet corn with the sheep's wool. These are Nick the gardener's snow peas, and we've got a pH there of 10.2, which is way over what we want, and the EESII should be 0.8 or above, and that's showing 0.1. I don't know how to adjust the EESII part of it. That's something new to me. I bumble along growing things, but we all need to up our game with the weather that we have to deal with. Now this bed had manure, cardboard, some rubbish compost, no extra organic materials. So as you can see, this bed is struggling, and if I'd have tested this at the start of the season, we would hopefully have got things to grow a little bit better. But some plants maybe like the extra higher pH, I don't know, but the sweet corn's looking good. With the extra sheep's wool to hopefully keep the mice away from these lovely looking corns on the cob. So if you'd like to have a little look more at this, all I'm doing is showing you the product. It's up to you to make your mind up. The links will be in the description below. You've seen it working. I'm going to continue using this, and if you're interested in this, and hopefully my sponsor will send me another one of these to for the raffle. But all I want you to do is go send me a Gmail. The information rules will be in the description below, and all I want to know is, what does pH stand for when we're looking at soil testing? If you get it wrong, I'll tell you to go back and have another look, but I found it quite useful, especially for the moisture levels and maybe for your light levels in your greenhouse or those shaded areas. I try and add as much organic materials as I can, but some beds it doesn't seem to be working, so I just need to up my game a little bit. If I increase that bed with an extra bit of lime, being it's a little bit low, that might help me with the club root. I do add a little bit of club root and the root ball when we plant the brassicas, but it looks like I've got to add lime at some stage, and then maybe top up with manure, or forget the manure and just use the material from my compost bin as a mulch. But any comments related to this, please add them into the description. Have you used this tester before? Can you just let people know what you think of it? But I've been testing it for the last few days, and I've had some results that I didn't think I was going to get. So sometimes it isn't all about just looking and talking and listening to our plants. We need that extra little bit of help, shall we say. I do try and bumble along, but sometimes we need to do the right thing. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Have you had clubroot this time? Leave me a comment, any subject you like, and why not consider subscribing. And when this video goes live, it will run for 1 week as usual. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.